Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Friday. I had to think about that for a second. Today is Friday, and it is build date 146. At least I hope it is build day 146 on the construction schedule out at Villa FELIZ. If not, I will fix that later on too. Anyway, you see the wall that they were working on yesterday. Look at the concrete. I told you everything is made out of concrete hollow block around here. And what's kind of unusual about this wall here, you see they're doing the columns after the wall was built. Normally you put the columns up, then you build the concrete hollow block in between. So I guess whatever works. So anyway, today on the schedule, we should see a lot of good progress with the plastering. I expect the entire north side of the house to be done today. The lanai on the back of that #1 bedroom in the first floor. And we should have, let's see, a lot of good roofing stuff done today. I think it's just going to be a great day. Today's Friday. I think we're going to close out the week tomorrow with a lot of very good progress going into the next week. So anyway, I need to get out to the build site and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Good morning. Morning, Mark. What you got today? What is that? Oh, you. That's my lunch. That's my lunch. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, did I startle you? I'm sorry. What are you doing today?
As usual, just laundry. It's Friday.
Oh, it is Friday. That's right.
Yeah.
Laundry day today. Can I bring my laundry over to your house? I have a lot of laundry. I won't have any. My laundry person will not be coming on.
I will give you 2 pieces avocado.
Of the avocado?
Yes. Come here.
Okay, I will come. Oh, I got the dog food from Roy last week.
Oh, what?
And he said, no, the puppy won't eat the dog food. The puppy loves that dog food. It's a big puppy. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big dog.
Oh.
So yeah, it loves it. I'm probably going to have to get more later on. All right, well, let me go get an avocado. I will be right back. It's my lunch. It's my lunch, and I got some treats for the kids. You guys are always taking care.
You can eat this by tomorrow.
By tomorrow, I have to eat, so I must eat it very soon. Okay. Well, good. That's for the. I got that for the kids. Yeah.
Oh.
It's good. Well, thank you so much.
Very thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love avocado. So I have to eat them one day and they'll be ready. One day.
Yes.
They go ripe so quick around here, very fast.
For cholesterol.
Yeah. But it's good.
High in vitamins.
High in vitamins. I need to have high in vitamins. Well, thank you so much. All right. You have a wonderful day. Good morning. Where are all the children?
James
Hi guys. Hi guys. How are you today? Hey. Hey. Come here. Where is everybody? I know there's more. Where's everybody else? There's more. Where's all the other children? Come here. I have something for you guys. You share with your sisters, okay? Alright? I got the. Oh, you're welcome. Alright. You share with everybody. Even Mama and Lola. I'll see you later.
Fresh na fresh. Tambakol.
Oh. That's a big fish. Wow. Have a great day. Thank you. Well, anyway, it is a beautiful day. I'm telling you, I want you to see the skies here. We got a slight breeze, with blue skies and a slight breeze. What more can you ask in the Philippines? Well, as you can see, we can see Nicolai today because it is such a beautiful blue sky, wonderful day this morning in the Philippines. In the Philippines, on the island of Luzon, in the province of Batangas, in the municipality of Lipa. Anyway, it is a great day today, and I want to apologize for any mistakes. Yesterday I had a mess up on one of my shout outs. Sometimes what will happen is I will have some information from a subscriber that will say, can you give me a shout out for my anniversary and to my wife, and I'm like, well, give me your wife's name, please. I know you're so excited about your anniversary coming up. You forget to mention your wife's name, and I know we do not want to forget our wives' names. So anyway, what I will do the shout out based upon that information that you send me, and sometimes later on you respond to my message and you give me the name. Hey, how are you? And then what I will do is I will make a correction and do an additional post, and that's what happened yesterday. I guess I had a couple of earlier day and later day of the same shout out for the same anniversary. But you know what I think? 2 shout outs is better than 1 for that same anniversary. Maybe that makes it even more special, especially for your asawa. So anyway, let me get into work and get today started. I'm running kind of on schedule, but you know what? When you're retired, there really isn't any schedule. But we still have to get work done, and I'm looking forward to today, as I do every day out at my job site. Hey, good morning, Marianne. How are you today? How are you? Hey. Hey, how are you? Hey. Hey. So something I want to share with you. This morning was kind of funny. I came over to greet Hapon, and when I went over to greet Hapon, of course, we have Marianne is now part of our family here. Marianne is the blonde dog that you see over there, the light tan blonde colored dog. And Marianne has always been a guard dog for one of the other, remember I did the flyover the other day, that really huge house that's being built over there. I don't know what the status of that, I don't know if they're on a break, I don't know, I have no idea what that says. But somehow we adopted Marianne. She was a guard dog, and she is very cautious. I've gone by that site, and she's such a good guard dog. She has a boundary. She knows a certain boundary. You are not allowed. You can walk down the street, but if you get within exactly a certain amount of feet or meters of that property, she comes right at you. It's a very good watchdog, and she's been very cautious since she's been here. And I want to show you something that is really funny this morning, because you know I've been trying to warm up there. She is such a sweet dog, and I hope that she gets taken care of, even if she ends up being our dog here. I don't know. I don't know the status of dogs around here. And anyway, I came up to her this morning, and I'd never seen her like this before. I went up to shake hands with Hapone and pet Hapone, and she comes up here. Hey Mary, come here, Mary. Come on. Ah. What are you doing, huh? I thought you were a bad guard dog. I guess you are, huh? Are you my friend now? Are you my friend? No, it's okay. You're my friend too. Uh-oh. I might have a little jealousy thing going on here. That's the back of the circuit breaker panel assembly that they're installing right now. What I asked the builder to do, work with the electricians, is where they do the manual transfer switch that goes from the generator over to the circuit breakers over here to our actual grid. We're going to put it over here in this area. And what I'd like everything to do, I would like everything to be embedded if possible. Of course, sometimes because of the way things are designed, you can't do that. But if we can, I want the manual transfer switch so it's a flat and nice clean install. Something else we have to take into consideration, even though we're not getting it installed and we haven't committed ourselves to the solar option yet, for the inverter over here, because this is the access point to the roof. It's a 1-inch pipe that brings us up to all the cabling that will be if we put the solar panels on the top. I also need some type of a solution as what's the best way to get that over to where it makes it into the inverter and out of the inverter as AC into my circuit breaker panel, and I need some help from a solar company on that one, and we still haven't awarded the contract on that as well. I can't tell you how excited I am about this room. this little CR down here. I can't wait for this to get completed, and we can this will be one of the first things we start doing any kind of finishing, like tiles and wall and things like that. We'll get the toilet installed inside there. I'm really excited about this one. Anyway, I am going to get the Bahay Kubo office set up inside of here. I just got done, probably spent about an hour in the basement talking with my my builder, and we're talking about things like some door finishes, particularly the door and the CR in the basement. The type of options you have, anytime you have a wet room, especially when it's going to be very wet near the door, obviously you don't want to use wood. I mean, if you use wood, then you're going to have to seal it extremely well. But to avoid something like that, about getting wood rot or anything like that, they have PVC doors over here, which is kind of the standard. They also have aluminum. It's like powder-coated aluminum with nice glass finishes inside there, and they actually look very nice. And we're trying to make a decision what we want. Again, it is the basement, but it's it's going to be my living space, and it's kind of like my man cave. And I like to look at pretty things. So anyway, I would think we're going to go with a I think we're going to go with the powdered aluminum door and the nice glass finish. And the glass is not the kind of glass that you can see through. It's translucent, or where it distorts everything, and you'll only see maybe a silhouette inside the bathroom. Very similar to what we're doing with the glass blocks, but that's a different design. So anyway, I think that's what we're going to go with, and if I can get a picture of an example of what we'll go with, I will post that as well. Well, it's time for me to get my home office here all set up, and what I want to do is I kind of want to do a couple of shout outs. You know, it seems like we can't get a day anymore to go by without giving shout outs. and particularly anniversaries and birthdays, and that's mainly what I like to do shout outs for, because those are special occasions. And anyway, today's shout out's going to go, we have a couple of birthdays, and a couple of birthdays is a couple of subscribers that are very active on the website here, and it's Zaldi Santos. Zaldi Santos's birthday is today, and today is Friday, and he is 50, and Zaldi is a big contributor. He's always making some really great comments here on the on My PI Dream as well. And also we have Hazel G. Hazel G's birthday is tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday. And of course, Hazel did not tell me her birthday, which that's the prerogative of a lady, is to not let you know what her age is. But anyway, Zaldi and Hazel, I want to wish both of you guys a wonderful happy birthday and many, many more. And thank you for being participants here on My PI Dream. So as you can see, it is almost lunchtime. We have the workers are they're still working, and they'll work right up to noon. And I'm getting them ready to grab a bite to eat. And but before I grab a bite to eat, I want to share a visitor that I have today. Remember, we get visitors all the time, and I didn't have anybody scheduled on the board today as a visitor, but I got a surprise visit from a family member. And I want to introduce you to my brother-in-law. This is the husband of my wife's sister. You know, Nay, that has been out here. I've introduced you to Nene, and what I want to do is introduce you to her asawa. And this is Toto. And Toto is he looks like Rip Van Winkle with the he looks like Rip Van, but
like a foreigner.
like a foreigner. But he's such a cool guy, and I haven't seen him very much. He's very proactive, and you have a motorcycle club that you're proactive in, and the club. We'll talk about the events and all the things that you do with your motors.
We are in the Riders Club, Wilayam, the Wilayam Riders Club in the Lipa City, and we have also a composed of rescue team, a riding team, and the Philippine production, Wilayam Philippine production, which organize car show, motor, bike, and tricycle.
I've been to those shows. I've been to those shows before. Those are really interesting. I love looking at the bikes. And
if you want to see our, you just take a look at the Facebook Wilayam Deputizer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a Facebook page that you can actually see the events and all that you guys put. Oh,
you can sell those car, which is not it's not for sale, but if you wanted to modify your car, you just tell the Wilayam Deputizer.
Oh, and they let you know. They hook you up with the vendors or the mechanics or the people that will assist you to do the mods on your vehicle. I also got to tell you, Toto has a very interesting history. Not unlike myself or other people who have served in the military for our country. Toto has done the same, and he was I'm gonna let him talk about his story a little bit, but he was part of the special forces over here. And you want to share what years were you in the military?
23. I spent 23 years in active military service, and I retired.
Special forces. Yeah. I got you. I got your you sent me the special. Remember, you always send me the special forces inside the envelope.
I joined special forces and have took up airborne training and ranger and Fort Magsaysay some years ago, 1977. And after 1970, I was deployed to province of Sulu, which is infested by the rebels.
And that's down in Mindanao?
Yeah, in Mindanao.
Somewhere maybe down by Zamboanga or something in that area?
It's far away from Zamboanga. It's far away from the mainland of Mindanao. It's a province separated in the Ice Island, near mostly boundaries of Malaysia.
And I also want to, he's not evading to this right now, but Toto was captured down there during one of his deployments down there, and you survived for quite a long time in a like a prisoner of war encampment down there.
my company during the time instructed me to conduct a long range patrol to ensure our area is safe and secured. But unlucky fortune, our detachment was harassed and overrun by the rebels, mostly not more than 150 rebels.
And we don't have to get into specifics here. We don't want to give away tactics or anything like that. But you were. And what I want to ask is how long were you detained while you were there? It was quite a long while that you were in the prisoner war camp.
I was missing in action for quite mostly 2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of. Sounds like a lot of.
I was due to my knowledge of escape and evasion during my schooling as a special forces operator. I managed to break and escape from the enemy confinement.
So how did they finally find out that you were alive and well? And
one time during that period, I was already escaped, and the military areas have tried so hard to find me, but there's no trace where I am. One time I met a detachment of a military. I brought them a coded message inside one of the proofs.
So you hid a message inside
I put
there.
a message there, coded.
Mayday. Yeah.
I'm still alive and I'm working at the mountain with some farmers and gathering info.
And they found it.
That's why they talk and about some vegetable, and they know that I chopped the oppo, but there's
what is this? What is this in here? I can't.
Inside this? Like inside the oppo.
So they detached.
Then they read the message coded. That's a message which is called that's called black type of message. There's a Morse code.
Right.
The Alpha Bravo. One time they get my location and they conduct patrol, and we meet there with some rescuing team of the infantrymen that they saved me.
That's wonderful. That's a great story. That's a great story. And I'm so glad you made it back healthy and safe and sound. That's a great thing. So I also want to bring up something else that's really interesting. You know, when we went over to Briggs and Heidlas location where they're building the house over there, you know, a lot of the Filipinos over here, they have a lot of different talents, and they exercise those talents whenever they have a need for income. And Toto is not unlike those guys over there. They're construction people, but when they're not doing construction people, they're also engaged in the movie industry. And Toto is not unlike those guys as well. He was engaged with an American filmmaking team over here.
Not local. I'm involved in foreign and local films in the Philippines. Some foreign films was Missing in Action 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Which I doubled Chuck Norris.
You doubled this?
I doubled Chuck Norris. And one time the Heidlas came again. They shoot the platoon.
The platoon? Oh, that's a huge.
That's a Korean. That's a Vietnam story.
Oh yeah. Everybody in the U.S. knows that movie. That's a classic.
I doubled some like Tom Barrager, Charlie Sheen and Ed.
So it was more, you were
Yeah.
doing more stunt, was
Yeah,
it like
yeah.
stunt, mostly
I
stunt
acted
work?
as a stunt.
As a stunt extra.
Yeah.
Ah. So I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at those
Yeah.
movies and see if I see the back of your head or something like that, and see when they do those
You
action
just
shots.
try to look during those films, Platoon,
Yeah.
Missing in Action, Eastern Condor. I'm together with Tom Cruise. You just I doubled already also Tom Cruise.
For
The film is
you remember the film?
Born 4th of July.
Oh, the
That
4th of
is-
July.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
that-
4th of July. Oh
That's
yeah.
also a Vietnam story.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the title is Born 4th of July, acted by Tom Cruise.
I got to ask you, and everybody's going to ask the question: did you ever meet any of the big actors, or were you, when you did your stunts, they were in another place and you just did you ever get to meet or
Yeah, I met already there. I
Yeah?
met Tom Cruise.
you met Tom Cruise?
Yeah, Chuck Norris, I doubled them.
Yeah.
Tom Berenger.
I bet you didn't know. I
Yeah.
didn't know there were so many actors over here that are acting in mainly a lot of American movies and stuff like that. But right here, within just a few meters of apart, we have a stunt double over here, and then we have I think over in the other side, I think Briggs. He was assistant to the director is what his position is, and he also, when the assistant to the director, you know, he coordinates things. The director says, I need this done, I need this crew, this massive amount of people on this side of it, and he did all the coordination, things like that. Well, anyway, it's lunchtime and I'm starving, and I know you're probably hungry too. So anyway, I got to thank my brother-in-law for coming over here and visit. This was totally an unexpected visit. He just kind of showed up out of the blue. That's kind of the way things are happening here lately out at Villa FELIZ. So I'm gonna get some lunch and finish chatting for a little bit, and then when I get back, we'll get back into looking at where we are in the construction for today, because there's been a lot done since the last time we visited earlier this morning. So I will be back in just a little bit. Alright.
Nice meeting you. Just take care.
I will. Alright, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Alright,
Later.
safe drive. I'll talk to you
Okay.
later. So you're probably saying to yourself, James, what is he doing to your wall up there? That's the where the air conditioner, the aircon pipes are going to move up into the truss attic space and move over to the condenser unit outside. So they have to cut inside there. We'll put a 3-inch pipe inside there, connect to the pipe that's already at the top, and all of that's going to be embedded. There's going to be an additional about this much layer of concrete that's going to be on top of that, because that's going to be a feature inside there. So they'll fill that in, they'll cover it up, you won't see the pipes. And on the opposite side, because the aircon is going to go right there, the aircon head unit. And on the other side, we already have the, I think it's a 1/2-inch pipe that we have for the drain from the head unit itself, so it drains to the outside. Alright, well, I think I'm going to run down to McKilling real quick. I need to find out if that sink came in on Monday, and this is Friday. So there's only so much skim coat, plaster coat that one can take watching in a build cycle. So we'll do a quick jet down there. It's raining right now. I don't know if you can see it. The sun is out. It's pouring. It's getting ready to pour, I believe. So what I'll do is I'll collect up everything in the Bahikubo. Let's head on down to McKilling real quick, see if that's in, and then we'll be back out here before the close of business today. anyway, I decided to stop by SM and grab something real quick from the food court, and I needed to do a couple other business items. But when I was over at McKilling did not have that sink. It did not arrive. I don't think it got ordered. I don't know what happened, but they're gonna try to do a follow-up, and we'll see if the sink will be in later on. So anyway, it's close to the end, and I'll do a quick walkthrough before I take off for today. But before I do, I went downtown. I just want to let you know, I went downtown, wasn't able to get the sink. There was some kind of problem with where they ordered it. The guy didn't deliver it. They can't get a hold of the guy today because he's in some kind of special kind of meeting. So I don't know. So I asked him to try it again, and we'll shoot for early next week and see if that comes in. So anyway, I want to get things packed up. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough and show you what got done today. We didn't spend a lot of time on site because a lot of the stuff that's being done today and what will be done tomorrow and the next day and the next day is going to be a lot of the skim coat, a lot of the plastering, and the like of that. And we see that being done. All we'll be able to see from day to day, we'll be able to see the progression of how far that we've gone. And once we go to the next stage, which is the outside exterior, when they start doing things, and they're cleaning up some of the window areas, they're sizing it correctly for those windows that we should be getting a invoice or getting. I'm going to make the first payment on so they can actually start doing the manufacture of those pretty soon. So anyway, since it is Friday, and this morning I did a couple of shout outs for birthdays. My favorite part, birthdays are cool, but one of my favorite parts are anniversaries. And I want to give this anniversary shout out to Arturo Palmer and his wife Sheila. They are celebrating their 19th wedding anniversary. And Arturo said, make sure you tell everybody that we've been together for 21 years. So it must have been a 2-year courtship, is that what you're saying? Well, anyway, happy anniversary to the two of you, and I wish you many, many more. And one more for today, and that is Michael Kwasinski and his wife Linda. You guys are celebrating 41 years. 41 years anniversary. That is like, you guys like must have been together since you were like 6 years old or something like that. I don't know, but I want to wish you guys a happy anniversary, and your anniversary is on Sunday. So we will not be doing a broadcast on Sunday. We will not be doing a video episode on Sunday. So anyway, I want to wish you guys a happy anniversary. 41 years. So I have 11% of battery left. I don't have my laptop out, and I'm going to try to get back a little bit early. So yesterday I was exhausted, and I'm going to be exhausted today again. And I want to get this thing edited and out to you so I can get to bed a little bit early tonight, so I can start my Saturday with some refreshment tomorrow. So anyway, let's do a quick walkthrough, and we will see what we got accomplished. Just do our wrap up for today. Of course, lots of plaster coat, and the plaster coat. Main thing that I thought was going to be totally 100% done, and we were very close, is this area right here. And you can see most of it is done, but I suspect they're cutting out different chunks of the wall. I think they're trying to make sure that the window is going to be centered, because they're chunking out this piece right here and they're adding some here. So that side must have not had enough, and this must have had too much. That's what I'm going to say. So they're doing a correction on that, and so that we can have it very centered and it will look right. I think they're going to have to do the same up there, because, well, I know they are, because it's off a little bit too. But no problem. They'll put the concrete hollow block inside to fill it, put the plaster on it, and you'll never notice it. But also on the inside, let's take a look at what's going on in here. The great room wall. A lot of activity here today. I'm gonna say 2 more days and that will be done. Maybe 1.5. Maybe 1. I don't know. But a lot of activity. And they also pulled out the, remember, for the air conditioning, the 3-inch pipe area that they're gonna put inside there for the aircon that's gonna be mounting up on the wall. They did that today. Also in the entranceway here, plaster coat on the columns. Getting almost done with these. This is day 2. Let's see. I'm gonna say this is the last day on those 2 columns right there. And you hear the guys up on the roof. They're still cutting angle iron, still doing the truss. And I talked with my builder, and he said 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's his confidence. All the truss will be in place, and all the C-purlin will be in, ready for the roofing, the material to go on. Let's take a quick walk down inside the basement area. And as you saw today, in the basement, lots of finishing. I imagine this is probably, it might be coat 3 on here, because this is looking real. This is looking 100% finished here. This is looking really good. Into the sanding, the fine sanding mode. Skim coat, more skim coat for the window area. And the CR down here. In the CR, we are to the point where we can actually, I believe we're to the point doing tile. Since we're doing tile, you apply tile directly on the plaster coat. You don't have to put the skim coat behind it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that's the way I would do it, but I will check with my builder. But I think we should be doing tile selection here pretty soon, and we need to get that sink in. And we also did around this door jamb here today. I saw, you see they're working cleaning this up, so they're very close on this one right here. Just a little bit more cleanup on it, maybe with some sandpaper or something like that. And it will end up looking like this one over here. So we're very close to getting it to this stage. 1 more day on that, I believe. The electrical. Oh, let's not forget the electrical. This morning when we came in, remember they were doing this. So they got it embedded. They got a lot of, it looks like a bunch of gobbledygook inside here right now. I'm sure it will make sense one day when there are breakers inside there and we have labels and we know where everything is going. And of course, the roofing guys. Still working on those trusses up there. And let's not forget the guys, and I don't mention it much, but it's the guys in the back doing the cistern. So anyway, I just got the 5% battery warning on the GoPro. It's telling me you need to finish this up or you're not gonna have a closing for today. So anyway, tomorrow is Saturday and it's gonna be build day 147. It's build day 147 out here on the build schedule at Villa FELIZ. and it's gonna be more of the same. More of the same stuff. And if anything, oh, I think my sister-in-law Nene is gonna come and probably bring some lunch with her. She always brings lunch, so I will have one visitor tomorrow. And I got multiple visitors on the board. I might not have everybody. I think I have Joseph Kianis. Kianis is I think on Tuesday. I have somebody for Monday. Hey pup, hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you. Where you been? I have some food for you. So anyway, I have somebody for Monday. I have to find out where they're at. Here you go, pop. Here up on there. Oh yeah. So I got some. If you're coming to visit me on Monday, shoot me a message. I can't find your email or your text or your private message or whatever. So please send me that. So anyway, I'm gonna close for now. I have like 2% battery space left. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, please click on my PI Dream in the bottom right-hand side of your screen, and you will be a subscriber, and you will get my latest and greatest videos as I upload them. So anyway, until tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, you have a wonderful day. Can I get a happy smile face?
Happy smile dali. Hi, sabi. Ala. Kamay hi.
Oh, salamat.